Hi, everyone. This is Dr. Clay, and I'm here today to answer another burning question. How do I communicate with a defiant child? Well, first, let me share with you that conflicts are social power struggles, and it involves at least two parties. So, this little learning moment is for the conflicts between students and teachers. Let's first examine a few factors that push you and the student into these power struggles. Teachers, I need you to be aware that most students who are prone to conflict frequently perform poorly in school. And one of the reasons, guys, behind their misbehavior is to hide their humiliation over their poor academic performance. Defiant students also lack the pro-social skills necessary to overcome common academic challenges. For instance, they may become combative because they lack the skills to ask a teacher for extra time on an assignment in a nice way. They are also unable to sit down with a peer and sit quietly and work through an issue, or they may be also unable to ask for help on a challenging task. So students may also disrespect teachers. I need you to know that if they have had found that doing so resulted in that teacher lowering their expectation for their academic performance, or it gives them a higher social status among their peers. So teachers, please hear what I'm trying to say. Students know your buttons, hello, and they will continue to push them. You may not recognize it at that moment, but all you're doing was merely responding to a child's provocations. That's all you were doing in the midst of that conflict. So I'm asking you all to take a minute and reflect on each conflict you may have had earlier today. Do you see that each time that one of your students raises their voice or adopts a menacing stance, like they come up against you like that you responded in kind by shouting even louder, or you invaded their personal space? Yes. At that moment, you, the teacher, was no longer in control because the student was directing the conversation. So here is a little advice. Maintaining professionalism and remaining outwardly calm are the two most important principles to bear in mind when handling confrontations with students. For instance, it is entirely acceptable for you to be angry, for you to feel angry when a student tries to offend or challenge you in front of a class. However, if you respond with anger, the student will take charge of the conversation and may escalate the disagreement until they design the solution that they want. So instead, teachers, approach the student professionally and neutrally and enforce a consistent list of fair consequences for the misconduct. Teachers who can maintain composure in the face of confrontations with a student will have the experiences of students growing less defiant over time, because guess what? They no longer get the benefit of seeing you react angrily. And you will have more teaching time available because you are dealing with student behavior impartially, effectively, and promptly, rather than spending it in lengthy power confrontations. Thank you, teachers, for who you are and all you do. This is Dr. Clay saying over and out.